Hey guys, I'm gonna do a let us play of Terraria. And this first video is just gonna be showing off every single biome. Like the underground jungle and floating islands in Hell World. Those are the main ones that you should be concerned about. Cause they have the best items. Not Hell World, but you know. So I'm just gonna show you my character and my world. And basically, if you don't know what Terraria is, it is a 2D survival game where you have to collect tons of different ores and items and create like weapons and pickaxes, and you basically just make better items as you go through. Now this is my house. I have all the NPCs. I will explain how you get them. The Dryad is after you kill a boss. The Merchant is after you collect 50 silver. The Arms Dealer is after you have a gun, like that you found. A Nurse is after you have hearts, like extra hearts. And the Demolitionist is after you collect like TNT or something. The first biome I'm going to show you is Hell World because it's the easiest. I have all molten stuff, and the reason that way I got them was you get obsidian and hell stone. And obsidian is made from mixing water and lava. And if you have to have 6 hellstone and 2 obsidian, and for 1 bar. And the way I got tons of the hellstone was flooding this. The way I flooded it was, of course I just did that, but it was up to here, like where my mouse is. And yeah, that was basically it. I'll explain the weapons and load. I just want to show you my place. And you basically just fall down the Hell World. Whee! Oh god. And that's the first sign of water. Actually, let me just show you what I did. I just hit it, and it just kept going down, like you see. These are fire imps, and these are the only reason why Hell World is annoying. Also, because of bone serpents. But here, this is basically all the water that got flooded. A lot of it went into different lava buckets that I cleared out already. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So you have just seen Hell World and Hellstone. You need an obsidian skull to walk on the Hellstone, which I do have. I just don't have it on right now. And now you've seen Hell World, so let me just explain the weapons. Okay, I'll explain this first. You have a helmet, which is basically these are defense, unless you have like an accessory helmet. I have the pretty much the best weapon, the best helmet. It's a molten helmet made with hellstone bars, molten breastplate, and molten greaves. And these all together give me 10 extra defense, which is really awesome. Now accessories, like what I would pretty much recommend, I guess, is everyone has to have a band of regeneration. It's just the best item to have. It's an essential. And that's pretty much the only essential. The next is pretty much your choice. I have the Nature's Gift, which I found in the underground jungle. You spawn with max life and mana, which is awesome because if say there's a blood moon and you accidentally die, like all this filled up would be just amazing. Flipper, I can swim in water, which is the most useful thing I would think. The Cobalt Shield, which allows you not to get hit back, so when you get hit, you don't move at all. It's sometimes bad if you're standing on thorns, but I mean, it's like if you're mining meteorite or anything that requires you not to move, like if you're around lava, then it's great. And the shiny red balloon, which I found on a floating island, that allows me to jump really high, like super high. And of course other stuff, the cloud and bottle is just basically a double jump. Let me see what else I have. The feral claws and increased melee speed. The anklet of wind makes you run faster. Magic mirror isn't really that. That's basically it. The death meter is cool, and also the band of star power, which really isn't that good because mana recharges by itself. So and then let me show you weapons. The Flamerang, which is the upgraded enchanted boomerang, you make 15 hellstone bars and combine it with the enchanted boomerang, and in my opinion is probably my favorite weapon. It's really powerful, 32 damage, very fast speed. It's really awesome. Then there's a blue moon, which is a flail, which is also one of my favorite weapons. It does a lot of damage if there's a group of people. So yeah, that's a good weapon. You find that in the dungeon, and you find the enchanted boomerang just pretty much in any kind of chest. And now the blade of grass. Once you get vines and other things from the underground jungle, and you combine it with a silver broadsword, you get the blade of grass, which is very powerful. It's a really good weapon. The water scepter, which is just fun to play with. It's actually really strong too, but I mean, yeah, that's basically it. The molten ham axe, which is awesome. It is like a hammer and an axe, so you don't need a hammer or an axe like separately. It's very strong too. I love it. And my vine whip. You've probably seen it if you've seen any dev videos. It's basically an upgraded grapple hook. You combine the grapple hook with vines, and that's how you get it. And so you have tons of other weapons. I won't really show them off. I will show off the dirt rod though, because I know people always want to know what the dirt rod is. It really is not worth 20 gold, which it is sold for by the Dryad. But it is fun to play with, I'll admit. Let me just find dirt. You basically hold dirt like this, and you just... I'm not sure it can hurt. No, it can't hurt. But it's cool. You just pretty much... It's not worth 20 gold at all, but I just thought it was funny. I thought it was pretty cool. And now, right now, you just saw like that gigantic path to the corruption. It's because this is where my underground jungle is, and pretty much everywhere important has a path to it. I'll show you that. You'll see that later on, actually. Ah, nice. Here is a hornet. Annoying yellow sign. They're very annoying to kill. They drop stingers, and they can drop this cobalt armor. Pieces of cobalt armor. There's thorns in here. There's very like tons and tons of gemstones in here. I've found tons of chests. Let me show you them. The chests are like very like well shown. So like when you find a special chest of the underground jungle, you know it. Like there's no way it could be anything else. Let me just see if I can find it. Let me just find one of them. Let's see. And also, the underground jungle is pretty cool because things glow. Oh, I died. Oh, crap. Well, I guess... well, basically, there's pretty much a gold brick house that is it's encasing a treasure chest. And it has really cool items. I'm sorry, I'm not going to go back there. You pretty much saw it. I know I'm being lazy right now, but I just really don't want to go back there. It's kind of a boring walk. Now I'm going to take you to the floating island. What I did is I stacked up tons of stone, as you can see, and I had a depth meter on me. And I went all the way up to 500. This is a small world, by the way. Went up to 500, and just went right. I went left a little bit, I didn't find anything, but I went right first, and I found a floating island. It took me, if you're gonna do this, be prepared to have tons and tons of stone. It took me about 4 stacks of stone, 250 stacks, and I found it. But I was kind of getting like, I was on my last stack when I found the floating island, but it was just really a lot of work. You gotta be prepared for this, and always have a grapple hook, just in case you fall. And, yeah. Actually, well, before I go, let me just show you some other weapons. The Thorn Chakram, which is a good little ball here. It bounces. Bounces around. Let's see what else we got. The Staff of Regrowth. It's really good. You can just hold and... You can just hold and swing it, and it puts grass under it, which is kind of cool. The Muramasa, of course, very good weapon. and the magic missile, which is just fun. Whee! It's like playing with a little airplane. It's just fun to play with, I guess, but it does quite a bit of damage, I believe. I think 18. Oh, there's a floating island. And I found a house of silver, and in here was this shiny red balloon. I didn't take this junk because I have a stack of iron. And, that was my floating island. Hope you liked my floating island. It was really small. They're really hard to find, they really are. These basically just gotta go up. And this is, I pretty much just extended it, and there's my dungeon. It's pretty, on a small world, it gets cleaned out real fast, so if you want to search dungeons, I would make a separate world for that, like once you get all the supplies from this world. Like, if you made a small world. If you made a large and medium world, you're fine, but yeah, I'm not really going to show you too much of the dungeon. I'll just go down to where you see monsters. Actually, I won't. That's basically my world, actually. Did I show you everything? Yeah. Pretty much everything of my character. Oh, yeah. Let me just give you a little pointer. To get the Hellstone... to get the Hellstone Forge right here, you had to go to the Hell World, and there is like a little house kind of thing, and you'll see this Hellstone Forge, and the way to get it is to dig underneath it, and you'll collect it. Like, you can break it with a hammer, but that just takes too long. It's easier just to break underneath it. And in order to make weapons and armor, you need to put an anvil right next to it, otherwise it won't make anything. Also, when you can, get a piggy bank, because if you have too much money on you and you die, you might lose like up to like 4 gold coins at once. You can, I have, and it was annoying. But I mean, so make sure you really like get a piggy bank. And that's basically all I can show you right now. I might make a fresh start. I don't know yet. I was thinking about it, I don't know yet. It's just annoying, you know, just going through all of it again, but I might. Comment if you want me to, actually. But, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, yeah!